The SCP Foundation keeps monsters, anomalies, and even worse things locked. We are the Global Occult Coalition. We work towards our five-fold goal of education, destruction, protection, concealment, survival. We are going to expose those maniacs and their experiments, and we are going to rid the world of threats to our society, our life, and even our existence. I am exposing myself with these recordings, so I will stay anonymous, in order for you to know the truth. I am by Rostris Anonimo. We are the GOC, and you are about to know.
Welcome once more, agents. Today we will be analyzing another anomaly which could easily be destroyed by the SCP Foundation, but, unsurprisingly, is kept hidden in a containment site for God knows what purposes. Its properties may appear fun and laughable, but its victims tell another story. Item number SCP-1478. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. The colony of SCP-1478 is to remain where it was found in the Sonoran Desert. Sub-Site 34 has been constructed at the location for the purpose of monitoring the anomaly. Prior to conversation attempts with SCP-1478, personnel are to be equipped with proper safety clothing as defined by SCP-1478 specimens. This typically involves wearing a wide brim hat and a thin or no top. Additionally, personnel are to comply with SCP-1478's demands within reason before talking to them in order to ensure the object's compliance. Description: SCP-1478 is a group of 54 saguaro cacti, Carnegie giganta, located in the Sonoran Desert. All specimens of SCP-1478 are visually indistinguishable from non-anomalous cacti of the same species. Objects exhibit full sentience and sapience, and often vocalize without apparent means to do so. Groups of these cacti will often converse with each other about topics primarily focused on their immediate area or neighbors. If allowed to converse with subjects outside of their species, SCP-1478 will consistently advise the subjects in desert or American southwestern topics, usually while presenting erroneous information. No instance of SCP-1478 has exhibited hostile behavior. However, the objects will often refuse to participate in conversation for a number of arbitrary reasons. Personnel are to comply to these demands if they are within reason, in order to gain information from SCP-1478. When a person conversing with these subjects fails to meet its requirements, that person will be transfigured into an instance of SCP-1478. This process has been reported to be painful, but instantaneous. Additionally, persons who have been transformed into an instance of SCP-1478 are able to perceive their prior places of occupation through unknown means. The significance and vector for this trait are currently unknown. Interview Log 1478 Interviewed SCP-1478-01. Interviewer Agent Jason Myers. Forward. The following log was taken during primary discovery of SCP-1478. Agents arriving from Site-23 were attired in the standard black suits. Begin log. Hello? Hey, say, ain't you hot in that suit? You're likely to overheat if you're not careful. Please don't worry about me. It's really not important. I'll be gone in a minute. Now, if you would, please tell me about this colony. Not important. Sir, I must protest. The desert is mighty dangerous. You're all going to have to change before all start talking. Further attempts at questioning the subject at this point yield no results, other than the request that Myers dress in a manner that would be appropriate for the environment. Agent Myers leaves the scene to retrieve a hat from the nearest city. Myers returns wearing a fedora, and once again attempts to converse with SCP-1478-01. "You pulling my leg? That ain't enough to change it. You're gonna need something with a wide brim. And what they said about them suits? All y'all give fitted proper." Please, just answer our questions. I don't think changing for a 2-minute long interview is really worth going all the way. Not worth it? Not worth it? Boy, do you know what happens when folks don't bother preparing themselves for the desert? And log. At the cessation of this interview, Agent Myers was transfigured into an instance of SCP-1478. All personnel from now on are to be dressed in appropriate clothing for the desert, as determined by SCP-1478, while interviewing the objects. Interview Log 1478-G. Interviewed SCP-1478-16. Interviewer Agent Alexander Fredericks. Forward. For the purpose of this interview, Agent Fredericks has been adorned in a sombrero and a poncho. Begin log. Hello? Howdy, partner. Could you please tell me about... What there, Slick? I can't understand you a spit with your thick accent. You're gonna hear after talking away I can hear you. Right, well, partner, I was wondering if, you could inform me about this here colony, I reckon? Oh, shucks. You wanted to know about us. Well, we're just some humble folks out there in the Sonoran, making our living. You know. Shoot, I never introduced myself, did I? The name is Braxton. Arnold Braxton. Arnold Braxton? You're the feller that disappeared from Reno 10 years ago? Sure enough, I used to work for them casinos, but I ended up here one day and thought, oh heck, I don't need no stinking city slicker telling me what to do. I got everything I need right here. So I stayed. I kept one eye on them though, just in case they're trying to do something funny. How do you reckon that you managed to do that? You got recognized or something? They're everywhere. You can't make 2 steps without pumping into a goddamn slot machine. And what are they up to? Swindling people, or Robinson finally got fired from there. Good riddance. He probably was demented or something the whole time he worked there. And something about the robbery. Foundation personnel has confirmed these declarations to be true. Shucks, thanks. I think that'll be it for now. Y'all take care now, we here? And log. Interview Log 1478-5. Interviewed SCP-1478-54. Interviewer Agent Fredericks. Forward. SCP-1478-54 has been positively identified as possessing the mind of Agent Myers. Begin log. Hey Jason. Hey Alex. How are you holding up? Terribly. All this stupid cacti keeps speaking an awful fake accent and it's driving me up the wall. It's so obvious that none of them have ever actually grown up with this. If I had movable arms and a head, I would have turned out my eardrums by now. That bad, huh? You don't even know. Hey, I know you're not here just to chat. That's not how it works. Let's just get to it, please. Alright, I'm sorry, Jason. Now, have you noticed any changes since the transfiguration? Well, for starters, I feel mentally connected with all these other cacti. Like, I feel their minds, and it's... I don't know, I just feel it. I can't tell who these people used to be, but they just aren't anymore. Well, except for one of them. That one. It doesn't seem like it used to be a human, and I can hear a very, very loud voice coming from it. It just wants us to be Southern. I don't understand why, and it just... I don't get it. I see. Where is this one located? About 10 meters to your left. Don't get too close to it. I think that it's testing. It would probably make you a cactus too. I see. Anything else? I somehow know what's going on over at Site 23. I don't see it. I don't hear anything. I just kinda know. Like some idiot broke the vending machine yesterday, right? The new Jackson kid? I know it's true. Okay, got it. Final remarks? This is probably a side effect of the connection thing, but I feel like the other cacti are, I don't know, infecting me? I feel like I'm slowly becoming more and more like them. I said ain't yesterday. Oh, I never can say ain't. It's the worst word in the history of language. But I said ain't. And, well, look at it. It's happening. Understood? Thank you.
End log. As you can see, one can never be careful enough when dealing with anomalies. I will never understand why the Foundation keeps these things alive. Fortunately, we at the GOC are still working without rest in order to fix the Foundation's errors. I am Virosiris Anonimo. We are the GOC, and you have been informed.